Hey Raptor Nation, this is Talk Raps with Adonde. Hoping you having a wonderful day so far. And I got some great news before I begin this video. I got my TV back. It came back on Tuesday. So I'll be watching the game tonight on NBA TV as the Raptors take on the Philadelphia 76ers in Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Center. And the tip-off is around 7:10, 7:14, around that time. They put 7, but usually the ball goes up in the air from the ref, not at 7. It's always 7:10, 7, around those times. Now, I was wondering why they always put 7 o'clock and then the ball game doesn't start till like 10, 12 minutes after. I don't know. So, anyways, as I said, I mentioned in my last video that I did a little uh, take on the last Raptors game. They beat the 76ers 123-107 at the Scotiabank Arena, and I didn't have no TV to watch the game. I had to watch streams on other YouTube channels and follow the score on different apps and so on, and try to, it was kind of difficult for me to know what happened during the game or what did not happen on, seeing highlights from the game and who performed well and who did not perform well. So tonight is a different story. So I just like to let you know. So I know it's only preseason, but this is a time where a lot of players are gonna be trying to play their best and impress the coach and the staff, the other staff and management, and Messiah Ujiri and Bobby Webster, if they belong on this team. And talking about that, look here, I seen the stats uh, on the Monday game where guys like Justin Champagnie is one that stood out for me. And this is what the Raptors do as an organization. They find hidden gems from from college, and they pinpoint, or I don't know if pinpoint's the right word, or they pick out what this player potential is when they draft and get them from the college ranks, right? So Justin Champagnie, not Champagne, let's get this straight. Champagnie, which it sounds like almost similar to Drake's you know nickname on his social media account. Champagnie with 17 points, 10 rebounds, and that shows to me this, that he's a two-way player, as I must mention. Uh, he has the potential of, making this roster over guys, maybe like guys like Freddie Gillespie, maybe David Johnson. There's going to be a ton of guys that he might get the nod over. But that's not to say other guys don't have a shot, which they do. But I just like the style that he might bring for this team, and hopefully it works out for him. Now, I gotta also talk about Scotty Barnes. Um, hearing a lot about his shooting is not all that well up to par, and they're working on it. Working on it. If he could get his shooting up there, I'm pretty sure the Raptors coach will know how to fix that. And like, he's a good defender, a very off dribble defender, and gets the buckets that he can create for himself and drive to the bucket, and a lot of miss easy layups there and so forth, right? So the shooting, it's not there, but it will be there, and I just believe that coaching staff will work on his craft and get him to shoot more and shoot at a percentage that he can be good at, right? So nothing much else to say other than tonight I will be back after the game, give you my reaction, uh, who did well, who did not do well. And before I go, let's just get on the injury report here. So Ken Birch, questionable start for the season. Chris Boucher, finger, questionable start for the season. Pascal Siakam, shoulder, expected to be out until at least November 1st. And Yuta Watanabe, he has a calf injury, so he's questionable for the start of the season. Now, I don't think that's going to be any serious. The start of the season is October 19th, and I believe the Raptors' first game will be, oh boy, Raptors' first game scheduled. Just give me a sec here. Oh, October 20th. October 20th against the Washington Wizards. So we have 4 more preseason games, including tonight. The next one is on the 10th and in Boston, and then back home on the 11th. Sorry, the 9th against Boston, the 11th at home against Houston, and back-to-back on the road in Washington on the 12th. And then 8 days after that, it's regular season. Okay, so let's see what tonight what these guys can do. 1-0 in the preseason. Let's make it 2-0. And you want to get that, send a message, get that great start. Know what roles you guys are going to be, these guys are going to be playing. Who's going to start the season? Who's going to not start? Who's going to come off the bench? And I feel like only time will tell. Only time will tell. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you after tonight. And you have a wonderful day. Go Raptors, go.